Ruined temple.
Tis good as
Thy
done.
heart means well, but thou must learn discipline.
It's a fairly sizable map.
For the group.
For the group. Crusader recruits.
Help! Let us out of here! Help!
Who are you?
Private Caherim of the Crusade here. We're on a real important mission, and these kooky cultists caught us. Help!
How can I free you?
There must be a key around here somewhere. I saw a big lizard lady. Maybe she has it. Free us, and I'll do anything you say.
Big lizard lady. Would that be some kind of a yarn tea? I can free the Crusaders to gain access to the camp, or use the switch on the wall to kill them. Access to the camp would be much more valuable than killing 3 Crusaders.
Who's there? My eyes are gone, but I can hear you, smell you. My Dark Lord sends me company. Speak to me, you who smells of sunlight and blood. Tell me who it is that visits my dusty prison.
Which Dark Lord is yours? There are so many these days.
The Lord of Murder. He who was Lord here before treachery and deceit ended him. Still, though I lost both my sight and my freedom that fateful day, I remain faithful. Faithful. Though my name has withered to dust in this endless night, still I may be called faithful. Lone travelers walked too close, fell into our nets, and we cut out their hearts. Blood ran down my arms, and I felt the Lord of Murder's blessing.
The temple lies in ruin now, and you are caged, your eyes gouged from your skull. How did this come to pass? The base god of treachery now rules here. His mocking laugh sears my brain. I will not say his name. She can never make me say his name. A new age of ball will be upon us, and soon. The harper stole and slew our children, but still I remain faithful. The Lord of Murder will rise again. Yeah, this could be the same temple where I was basically saved from as a child. Tell me exactly what happened here. Tell me about the children. A priestess and a harper spy meeting in darkness, hiding their passion. Oh, but we saw, we knew. His passion led him to careless speech, and she brought his word back to the temple. He thought his love could be stronger than the will of murder. When the harpers raided the temple, he came upon his lover with a dagger raised over her living child, her gift to raise our slain master. How he pleaded with her not to send her own flesh to the Lord of Murder. An arrow from one of his allies pierced her throat, even as she laughed at his folly.
They took our children. The blood we would have used to return Baal to power. I didn't give up. My faith holds strong. Before we could try again, though, the others came.
Tell me about the temple's collapse. We plotted and planned. wailing in darkness for our lost god. Then they came, the followers of... I will not say his name. They came for us, gloating and greedy, their shiny knives raised. I got the best of her, though. I said I would slay them all in Baal's name, while my followers fled. Even the Lord of Murder keeps his promises. I broke their teeth with my dagger blade and gouged out their throats, while their bloody gums gnawed at my hand. But she caught me in the end, yes. My faithful were safe, but I was trapped. Dusty bones in a rusty cage. Powerful wars to keep me alive long after I should have died. She took my eyes and tells me tales of her lord's power. But she says Baal is gone and Nope, I will not say his name. I will never say his name.
Okay, so you've been locked up for almost a decade then.
The years do not matter. They did not break me, did not end my devotion.
Yeah, she's pretty insane at this point. I've come seeking a ward stone stolen by a priest of Cyric. Do you know where I might find such a thing?
You can... My head.
Tired. So tired. Zeotar knows. She has what you need. I must rest now. Almost over. Almost done.
What do you mean?
The voice, it tells me this is almost at an end. Soon I shall rest.
So soon you shall die. Well, that's cryptic. Either way, she's dead. I'm not sure if I should have directly asked her that we're here for the Wardstone, because we're going to kill the woman anyway, or get the Wardstone out of her. So telling people beforehand about that seems like nothing really good can come out of it. It's warded
Nature's
somehow.
servant awaits for the group.
For the group. The reek of excrement and rotten flesh wafts from this dark pit. Wargs.
Sword first.
Doom draws close to thee!
Swing and a miss.
For the group.
For the group. Okay, this doesn't look like a massive area, but it probably has 2 to 3 serious fights. High Priestess hasn't come out for days. What is she doing in the ritual room? You're not supposed to be in here. Yeah, sorry, it's my first day. I don't have my robes yet. Is that the best you can do? You'd best hope you are a better fighter than a liar.
You're already dead.
Another try I shall give. Yeah. For the group.
Hold positions.
I?
You've a task?
Tis
Feel my power.
A wizard's might.
You're already dead.
But I have a monk there.
For Cloak Shadow!
the miss.
For the group.
For the group.
No one saw that.
Swing
One
and a
fighter.
miss.
A couple of backstabbing rogues, I would imagine. This has a decent armor class. It's pretty hard to
Your
hit.
yen?
Or otherwise I'm terribly lucky with my hit rolls.
As you direct.
You called? With flair.
Mystery bullets, probably fire bullets, because they look like normal ones, but clearly are magical in nature. Bullet of electricity. Well, that's new.
As you direct.
Looks like a domination effect of some sort, maybe.
You bet.
What the fuck are those? Invisible
Nature's
stalkers.
servant awaits.
Bleed.
They're resisting a huge amount of piercing damage. We'll need a magical attack anyway to even harm them, so definitely mages should be doing something else besides just giving regular ammunition. Need something to die fairly quickly.
See-o?
It's pretty hard to get kills here.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
Is there a way I can
Ask
sort of
someone
debuff them
else.
somehow? Probably slow to it.
Bleed.
For the fallen!
Right, their biggest threat from these was that they have the initial backstabbing damage. After that, they've been sort of irrelevant. Right.
Yep.
Poison darts.
As good as done.
Something strange is going on with the High Priestess. I hear unsettling sounds at night.
Let's talk more fight.
As you direct.
Yes.
I'm not particularly interested in talking with them, so we'd all die in fire, that would be great.
Incactus pulca imperium.
Varlets!
Damn.
Prepare for thine end!
Death delivered.
Another try I shall give.
As you direct.
I think we should basically scout forward maybe a little bit. Just put an invisibility on the scout and let him go and take a proper look. We know already that there are gonna be a lot of some traps here, so it's gonna be useful at least a little bit.
You bet.
Kneel and repent.
Mad cultist. Trying to get this shit out of what is that? Just a bookshelf. He already killed all his friends. Three doors. We're gonna throw some kind of a FFX spell here that should get rid of all of them. Just close the door. Ooh, it's looks like it's a half dragon lady.
I don't know how you made it this far, but your progress and your life ends here.
Look to have draconic heritage. Related to the dragon upstairs by any chance? The one I slew?
No, it can't be true. You cannot have slain my sister.
These scales show the truth of my words.
I'll kill you for what you have done.
Well, cultists definitely want to take part in this action now. Not sure I want to save. Right.
Wipe your filthy lineage right from the realms.
Guess I lost the invisibility.
For the group.
Death
For the group.
to the disbeliever!
Thy called.
For the group.
I'm not sure I want to pick a fight with him. I mean, he's beating the shit out of a bookcase.
Kneel and repent.
He's perfectly harmless to me at least. Killed all the other cultists here. Might be getting something out of him if we kill him though. But, we see a reason to do it now. Parchment. The following notes are scrawled in an almost indecipherable hand. For him. For him. In Baal's name, I will not break. I keep him in mind. Always, always, always. She is sent to try me. I line them up side by side. The Lord of Murder likes order. He will return. I know he will. And then he will see how faithful I've remained. Then I shall torment Akana as she has tormented me. I'll take her eyes, roast them and feed them to her one by one, and then regrow them and make her eat them again and again and again and again and again. Headache so badly. I feel someone whispering to me in the dark. Is it Paul? Has my lord returned? Voice tells me my penance is almost at an end. The Kana's rule here is done. It must be the Lord of the Murder. But I hear the voice so faintly and my head. How is this the type of parchment getting in here? Because this seems like it's the woman in the cage who has written this, so why would it be here? Rug? I'm going to talk with her about these voices.
Kneel and repent.
What is this? Ah, there's a door there I didn't notice previously.
Alone in the dust, alone in the rust. Forgotten servant of a forgotten
Because
god.
we need something special to open this, right. What is this? Could be a... I think that's a switch that will kill these guys. Maybe. We certainly had the option to kill them. So... I think I'll just go and play with the cultists a little bit.
Kneel and repent.
Yes, kneel and repent. These will last for 8 hours, so... or it. So we have no reason not to summon them.
I shall.
How are we gonna tackle him? Her, it,
To
whatever.
the disbeliever!
I'll probably disable her quite well with
As you direct.
spells.
Yep.
She has dragon heritage,
Yes.
so that'll make a difference. But I'm not sure how big of a difference it will make.
Yes.
This is fire, resist cold, green dragon breath.
Yes.
What do you need?
Fear.
Yes. Aye.
Yes?
Single blinding effect would probably be the most effective debuff we can throw its way. It's not like we have a lot of other things either. Maybe the woodland being could contribute something. He has a couple of decent spells.
With caution.
I don't think it worked. Doesn't matter too much, we have other pieces of crap we can throw his way. Just debuff, 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 debuff after debuff. Also, I don't see a reason why I shouldn't haste at this point.
Yes.
What is it now?
We have an enfeeblement.
Time to go? You bet.
Swing and a miss. Yes.
We could throw some kind of heavy hitting spells on him to quickly take him out. I'm not sure that's necessary. I mean, Minsk is not even in any trouble against her. We are pummeling with different type of spells, so she'll go down. It's a matter of time. I think she's mostly making her saves though. Not really much I can do. Like, use a wand of frost on her, but again, I think it's a waste of frost. Sanctuary. Not sure if that'll help. We've hit him with quite a few times.
I'm busy.
It means she'll have a spell failure. Let's say. She could be using special abilities, meaning the spell failure chance means nothing. Suppose this gives me a chance to heal, if nothing else. Just wondering if there's... I don't think Detect Invisibility removes that. Might as well cast it. She's low to the point that she doesn't have a... I don't think she has too much time to even heal up.
As you direct.
I'm not sure if area of effect attacks will still work against her even when in Sanctuary form. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Good as done.
Okay. Jail key. Ritual room key.
I can carry no more.
Yes, you can. Okay, anything useful? Probably the armor.
I am not a servant to carry so much. I have dropped it.
The sword is also something besides regular +1. No, I just had the wrong item in hand. That's much more likely explanation. Yeah. Still, the one will be at least useful. Armor, probably not. It's a plate mail. Every fighter has full plate. Unless it has some interesting special abilities, it's not useful, but it could be valuable.
Good as done.
So, in that sense, it's not useful. This moral of a dragon in its death throes has faded with age. Flecks of gold are all that remains of the dragon's original color. Grey shades and chalk white highlights of the exposed underpainting give it a somber, ghostly air. Ziatar's journal. This journal is mainly filled with mundane details of running a temple, save for the last entry, dated yesterday. Akana has not emerged from the ritual room for days. I hear strange noises from within. He told me it was an ancient ritual that might take time, but it has been too long. I'll give her one more day before I unlock the door and see what has transpired. Yeah, that's probably the main fight of this place. The select entries from Akana's journal catch your eye. We have seized the temple of the Lord of Murder. We killed many of Baal's clergy. Others escaped, but I claimed a prize for myself. The High Priestess Madiel. I have caged her while I decide what glorious thing to do with her. Praise Cyric, feared the Dark Sun. I decided once again not to sacrifice Madiel. I take too much pleasure from her madness. Instead, I removed her eyes and roasted them in a brazier as an offering to my lord Cyric. I ate them afterwards, their smoky blistered jelly a delightful treat. Pathetic wretch continues to cry out to her dead god. I filled her head with tales of Cyric's rise, and she believes my lord rules over all of the darkened land, as someday he will. We have a pleasant routine, my Madiel and I. Once a 10-day I visit her, sometimes more, sometimes less. I've forgotten about her once or twice, and she had to eat her own offerings of rats and lizards she murders in Baal's name. Then I spin my tales of Cyric's dominance until she works herself into a frenzy. Last week she actually collapsed in a fit, thrashing and choking. I watched her until it passed, letting her own body decide whether to kill her or not. The latest entry is dated 1 week ago. Another headache last night. I've been having strange dreams of darkness and water. Is this a sending from the Prince of Lies? I can't tell. My thoughts are muddled and confused. I fear something is wrong. Yeah, all the priests are getting the headaches now. Yeah, that probably isn't a good thing. Where's
You've
the
a
door?
task?
I shall.
Good for you.
Nature's servant awaits. As you direct.
I shall.
You deserve no less than death, and no more.
I'll have you dead!
and done.
At least one escaped,
I shall.
but it matters.
As good as done.
Aye? Already dead. Attack!
For the group.
For the group.
Death to the disbeliever! Kneel and repent.
They're stuck there. Maybe not all of them, but enough that if I go there, they're easy to take care of at that point. They're drinking a lot of healing potions to try to get through the poison. I don't think that'll matter too much.
You deserve no less than
Yeah. They're in relatively bad shape at this point. They have decent condition archers though.
I fear I need healing.
I fireballed my own guy.
As good as done.
Yeah. Side first. Side first.
Okay, not too bad. Probably get all the potions
For
back.
the
No, we
group.
can't because they drank all of them to survive the poison. Yeah, just the soldiers waiting here. Thing of importance. Now, now talk to the priestess again about the headaches.
Death to the disbeliever!
Still leave the magical list there for now. We can always come back to it later. There is some kind of a major boss fight there. I am not ready for it. Also, it seems like the map would be way too big if that's the... There's nothing here. Who can say?
Alone in the dust. Alone in the rust.
Yeah, I found the key to your cell. Breathe, that will never be
Forgotten
breathe.
servant of a forgotten god.
I'm bound to the Lord of Murder. He guides me even when he is silent. So silent. I'm here. I do as you will.
Stay or go, makes no difference to me. I'm not gonna tell her that I'm a child of Paul.
Perhaps one day my Lord will hear my prayers once more.
Thank you. Come see my Uncle Carm at the Crusade camp. I'm sure he'll want to reward you for your good deeds. We're heading back there right now.
Right, so we can get into the Crusader camp. Probably gather some intel on them. Doubt it's all that useful in the end.
As you direct.
Okay. Tentacles.
They're killing us! Run!
Neothalid dominates my own characters. Not much I can do about
Sword
that.
first!
Two pillars adorned with bas-relief skeletons tower over a stone altar stained with the blood of countless sacrifices. The mad god Cyric. Tickle sword. Ah. I just can't see it.
I can't stop the voice. Ah!
You're hearing a voice in your head?
It infiltrated my thoughts. Ah! Used me to bring its monsters here. Murdered my people. I can sense it. Nearby. In the reliquary. I can't. Ah!
Aerial servants. They do a lot of damage apparently.
Think carefully.
Yeah.
Again? There's talk more fight!
My attacks? That's
And
This isn't
Neothalid.
working.
I'm picking just unnecessary enemies here if I do things like this. And I've already used up most of my decent spells, so I couldn't do much, all that much anyway. All the buffs have run out.
You called?
Can't replenish them. Yeah, I think we're better off resting before we do anything extra here. Need a way to spot invisible things. Question is it a good idea to try to fight it here immediately or not? Don't have an answer to that. I have no idea.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
See a reason why we shouldn't try though.
As good as done.
Monsters! They're killing us! Run!
Sort of use a decoy
good
to be
as done.
dominated.
So you say.
Aye.
Click and turn invisible at will, pretty much. Because the thing for us to do is basically keep it visible. Don't let it escape. $20,000 experience points. little jewelry
I
pieces.
can carry no more. Yes.
So what the hell are we gonna do with your hero?
Yes, yes.
Healed my own ass even though I was not injured in any way.
So many secrets lie buried beneath the ground.
So we wait basically at this point. Some kind of a diplomatic might to remove that, but in my opinion, I have always have bad luck with those spells. They mostly just remove everything but the one thing you want to remove. Anytime now. It's okay not to be dominated.
As good as done.
I have no experience about this type of creature. It's the first time I've ever seen one. Okay, we know that there are aerial servants and cleric here, so we should be somewhat careful. They do a huge amount of damage in their initial sneak attacks. Non-fighter characters probably won't survive it. Thinking again, some kind of sacrificial unit there might do the trick. They don't have to survive it, they just have to take the hits. And also just send in one guy there.
Sword first.
I can't stop the voice.
Yeah, you're hearing the voices.
It infiltrated my thoughts. Ah! Used me to bring its monsters here. Murdered my people. I can sense it. Nearby. In the reliquary. I can't. Ah!
Yeah, there went the skeleton. Are they unable to see me?
You've a task?
Fistfuls of flaming finality!
I need healing to fight on.
Holy shit, they do like 30 points of damage per hit. Yeah, I don't think we can take this fight so casually as I thought we could. $9,000! Holy shit, two of them are almost as bad as the worm thingy. I sort of gassed them out of there.
As good as done.
Yes, I shall.
For the group.
For the group.
As good as done.
We need to cover that area. I'm not sure where exactly we need to.
Done and done.
B, if we want to cover it.
For the group.
They'll start healing pretty much immediately. Akana is healing herself, not the aerial servant, so and she failed. Now come the poison drinking. I mean, a potion drinking. The aerial servant doesn't care too much about the poison. Akana, the priestess, does. What we need to do is attack it immediately after the poison cloud dissipates even a little.
Fall! Bleed! Bleed!
Thy demand?
For the fallen!
Okay. Probably should just dump as much damage as possible on it. It's still worth 9,000 experience. That could be real trouble for us. And Jahira doesn't have that many hit points, like 32, and it can do about...
Bleed!
Yeah, it can do that amount of damage to a single hit.
Damn.
Okay, could have been worse.
You bet!
Ceramic pottery, thin sheets of parchment, bottles of dried up potions, and coagulated ink. A variety of other items fill these shells. What isn't already broken is far too delicate to be of any practical use. And she had a warpstone.
My pockets are a little full right now. Had to drop it.
New spell for you. Detect illusion.
As you direct. Nature's servant awaits.
Right, means gotta level up. Probably pretty irrelevant level up though. Chance to hit increased. Ooh, we got a pre-spell. First one. Doom might not be a horrible thing. No saving throw. For the duration of the spell, the target receives -2 penalty to all hit rolls, including chance to hit and saving throws. There is no saving throw for this spell. That's why it's good. It's a good way to open up against a serious opponent. It'll buy me a single turn time to try to get
You
on
bet.
top in that fight. Mutated crawler. Okay, looks like there's a group of them, so we might as well shoot some hard-hitting spells there.
As good as done.
You bet.
Alright, it'll probably continue somewhere there. The reliquary.
As good as done.
Sword first.
The green potion is the only really good one here. Don't have room for it. I think I only have one of these. Potions of freedom. Right, now I have two. Both frontline guys can have one. In a desperate situation. This is a potion for a rogue. Yeah, I need to sell some of this shit away or organize it somehow in a more convenient manner. This is getting fairly inconvenient to handle
For the group.
for the group.
Yep.
As you direct.
With flair.
Not sure what I'm getting into. I have a feeling that some kind of a big thing still
You
hasn't
bet.
happened yet.
A den of stinking evil. Actually, this evil is not
you
as
direct.
smelly as it usually is. We come for you anyway. Well scrubbed evil.
As good as done.
With flair.
We have to face the big baddie again. Yeah, there's some kind of big chamber there, very likely. Darsk Helene. An image fills your mind. The creature before you walks down a dark passage before emerging into the bloody light of the temple. It stands above a pile of bodies in an attitude of triumph. Yours is one of the bodies on the pile, your brain removed from your skull. Lithids. With a adventuring party for support. Thanks. Yeah. Ugh, you got tentacles in your face. The image changes to that of a mind flayer bowing before an enormous pulsating brain in a pool of liquid. Feeling of success permeates the vision. This temple is now the domain of the massive brain creature. The vision fade away in a swirl of blackness and menace. Yeah, I think we better close the door on this one.
As good as done.
They're in no hurry, they'll wait. We can throw some serious damage their way. I'm not sure how useful it is because they can can screw me over very quickly. So I think we have to sort of hold our
As you
ground
direct.
here.
Let's talk more fight.
Minsk will do it because
For
he
the
has berserking, so he can give zero shits about their special abilities.
Yes.
You bet.
Want
See-o.
both spellcasters very close here.
So you say.
We're going to web the area and then start piling crap on them as much as we can.
You want sword first. No.
Yeah, that didn't work. The Lithid is magic resistant, basically. So that definitely won't work on it. However, it did buy us
What do you need?
time.
Yes, O omnipresent authority figure.
Ah, Chaos Field. Who cast that? Jean Regnos. Right. So that's our biggest problem here then. I basically can't block their attacks on the mages, so they'll die. Yep. I control 2 characters more at this point. Okay, so that won't work.
Sword first.
You just
Let's talk
open the
more
door,
fight.
thanks. Need to go forward. And we're dead. I was thinking the Dark Shalene will use Psionic Blast again, so I need to get away from the mages, but he didn't. I think we're gonna just use Sacrificial Monster Group. That's probably the best
task.
compromise.
So you say.
We need to withdraw a
Done
little bit.
and done.
To task.
Sword first.
I will inspire you by charging blindly on.
Sword first. Sword first.
I indeed. I need to be able to cast spells that are not gonna kill minions. Which are not all that plentiful, I have to say. Okay.
Yes?
You called?
We need to get Dark Shalene first. Can't, we're boned anyway. Spellcasting failure on Dark Shalene. Excellent. Fireball the rear would definitely help us quite a bit here. Slow might be the best thing we can do. No, I don't think Fireball would make all that much difference actually.
I shall.
What we need is to try to kill Dark Shalene.
Varlets,
Sword.
prepare for that end!
Evil.
Mohawk Flintborn. Right, what we need to do is kill the goddamn mage. we cannot do. I need one of the enemies blocking us to die quickly.
Whatever thy wills.
Nature's servant awaits.
Delivered.
Go through the fucking block, you idiot.
Delivered.
Swing and a miss. Damn.
Why the hell are you here? Because you're blind. But
Whatever thy wills.
Again? Take care of.
that mage is the bigger problem then.
To task.
Thy call done and done.
I'm going to send my own character to assassinate the mage.
Think carefully. Yes.
Also removes the need to have minions in the front row
Yes.
here. What we need to have is just a group of monsters to take the initial blow.
Yes.
Go, 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 go through.
Think carefully.
You can probably see me. Now.
You called?
Aye.
Dark Shaleen has
You're
yen. Has some magic resistance, it's not gonna have a huge amount of magic resistance. So any kind of damage spam would probably do it.
Here comes 300 pounds.
No, it has magic resistance. I need to focus on debuffing and buffing.
Yes.
Do that one if you can.
Feel that. Bleed.
The archer is the one that's doing the damage to us. So what next? Don't attack Jahira, attack everyone else.
The fail. The flub.
Yeah, we got the mage, it's not gonna be able to cast any more spells. We forced their archer into melee, which means I'm fairly confident with that.
Yes.
And then we more or less have to deal with Jahira somehow. You need to disable the enemies that are here. Not sure what the best way to do it is. We'll try to die or charm Jahira again, I guess. Cancel the
Here
current
comes
effect.
300 pounds of swing and a miss.
You're
No, it's not
already
bad.
dead.
Yes, yes.
Gam. Gam.
And then it's all over.
Aye.
Another try I shall give.
Still, I might be able to cast a couple of spells that might help. Not sure what this guy even is. Pet said he seems to be using some kind of a curved blade, so he could be a very good warrior. Some kind of a sword saint, basically. Okay, and the classic. How the hell are we gonna stay away from Jaheira again?
Sword first. Yes.
Nature for the good.
For the book. A little bit troublesome of fight. Again, we could have just drank some clarity potions, but I'm not sure if that would have been enough. The mage providing backup fire support was the real problem. We couldn't focus on fighting normally. Yeah. Eventually spotted the katana. Potion of power.
Yes, O omnipresent authority figure, as good as done.
A gelatinous, faintly glowing substance burbles and burps as it oozes through this collection of glass and metal tubes. Okay, we got some decent loot this time. On closer inspection, I'd say one decent loot item. Everything else is more or less standard rubbish. That could be a decent robe. If it's an archmage robe. Otherwise,
I am not a servant to carry so much.
traveler's
I have
robe
dropped it.
is rubbish.
My bags are bursting. Had to drop it.
Yeah, we didn't have to drop a goddamn thing. I need to just reorganize things a little bit. There's at least some containers I can use to stuff some of this rubbish. We, for example, have a lot of scrolls, I think, that we don't really need to carry around. These books are sort of worthless. So that should give us enough item slots to move forward.
I am not a servant to carry so much. I have dropped it.
I'm curious about the amulet though. I don't have anything to identify it with. Well, I do have scrolls. Archer's Eyes. Critical hit chance plus 5% with range attacks. Dexterity plus 2 or plus 1 based on your class. The Wizard Slayer cannot use such items. This is a horrible item in general to have. I just want it on someone who regularly uses range attacks.
As you direct.
Dina here is not a good choice for it, but I just need to be able to hold this shit out of here.
You've a task as you direct.
But if nothing else, we have enough funds to do some serious shopping and so on. A male body dagger. We're carrying so much crap, I can't even pick up something simple like this anymore. Reliquary.
My eyelids are as heavy as lead, or steel, or gold. Oh, let's say gold. What I mean is, I'm tired.
Yeah. The siren of sleep sings to me.
This wall is obviously the work of 2 or more different masons, more than likely during different periods of the temple's history.
Magic does not nest well in a tired mind. I must sleep.
Who cannot
I'm not
stop
sure I
yawning
missed
against
anything
Mercury?
critical, so more or less we'll head back to the camp.
Perhaps we
there.
could rest.
I'm not gonna do any management there anyway. Maybe not to rest. We do have to do it. Maybe I should do it at this. No, that I don't have to do it the next time. More or less, we want to just sell off some crap and buy the bag of holding, so I don't have to worry about this inventory management crap so much. I can just dump them all in the bag, and then when I sell stuff, I can go just sell everything extra in the bag. We're still left with the spider nest. Forgot about that. This was a separate map area, wasn't it? Meaning there's a lot of travel to go back and forth, although I don't think the game gives 2 shits about it. That was the spirit that just attacks
gather
us.
your party before venturing forth.
For the group.
For the group.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Yeah, spider lair.
As you direct.
I think we're going to come for the spider lair another time. Trying to push through there now is probably doable, but I would have to struggle with the inventory quite a bit. I don't think that's worth it. It's less time consuming to just go to the camp and just buy the bag of holding.
You have been waylaid by enemies.
Fresh
and must
air and the
defend
beauty
yourself.
of nature. So, how
apparently
long do
not.
we have to stay out here?
I really don't want to get
As
into
you
this
direct.
random fight. Want to see if it's actually something that happens every time. If it is, then I'll just leave things here. We'll just have to manage somehow. We will still go toward the camp, I think, but we'll have to deal with the hill giants and probably should rest before we start traveling.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend
it is
yourself.
definitely not a random thing, so
As good as done.
so
For the group.
or the group.